honeys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my Christmas wish list. I always love sharing this because I love watching these videos myself. I love getting ideas from what other people are asking for Christmas. I always think it's so much fun. So I decided to share mine with you all today. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into it. Alright, so first few things before I get into the actual wish list. I'm so sorry for the bad lighting. My ring light is not working at the moment, so you may notice that that could very well be one of the things on my wish list this year. But because of my ring light not working, I have like a window here and I wanted to angle it in a way where the Christmas tree, so the lighting's a little weird, but the angle's also a little bit weird, so I apologize, but you know, hopefully it's not too bad. I also wanted to say I love my little shirt that I'm wearing. I know you can't see it too much, but it just says greetings from the North Pole. I got it from Five Below and I just love it. So I wanted to point that out because it's just a cute little t-shirt. It's literally so comfortable too, like it's so soft, but it's like a perfect cute little Christmas t-shirt and I just wanted to talk about it. The last thing I want to say before I get into the wish list is just a little disclaimer that I am in absolutely no way expecting to receive any or all of these items. I always make a wish list because my family members and my fiance always ask me to make a wish list to give them ideas of things that they can get for me. So I always do that because they ask me to, but I am in no way expecting to receive any of these things, let alone all of them. So I'm just gonna go ahead. These are just things that I have had on my mind and that I decided to put on my wish list. So let's go. Okay, so the first thing that I have on my list is chunky white sneakers. So these I feel like came into style a few years ago and I remember seeing people starting to wear them and I was just like, don't get them, Michelle, don't get them. They're gonna go out of style so quickly. And here we are a few years later and they're still in style and they look so cute in my personal opinion. I love them. The ones that I feel like I see people wear the most are like the phyllo ones and they are the specific ones that I sent my mom a picture of in case she wanted to get them for me for Christmas, but I just think that they are so cute. I think they look really nice with like a variety of different types of outfits and I don't know, if I get them, I get them, but I'm surprised they're still in style and since they are, I'm like, please, I need them. The next thing that I have on my list is an Apple Pencil. This is something that I actually asked for last year as well, and since I didn't get it, I decided to just transfer it on over to this year's list. I have an iPad that I got for school, and I just don't really get that much use out of it, so I thought that by having an Apple Pencil, it would give me more of an excuse and like a valid reason to actually be using my iPad for things, to take notes or to like doodle, do all that kind of stuff. I don't even really know what else you use an Apple Pencil for, to be honest, but I just thought that they always looked nice, and like I said, I just thought it would give me more of a reason to use my iPad, so if I get it, great. If I don't, also great. Next, we have a yoga mat. I didn't put like a specific brand or type or anything for the yoga mat, but I used to do yoga like religiously and I haven't done it in so long and I honestly really miss it. I used to go to in-person classes and I just used like the yoga mats that they had there in the studio, and then now with COVID, even if I was to start going to in-person classes again, I don't know if I would want to use like the community ones or if places are even allowing you to share yoga mats like the ones that they have, so I would probably need my own anyway. But even if I just was doing yoga at home, the yoga mat that I have here is honestly super cheap and it's just not good quality and it's ripped and it's not good. So I asked for a new one and I just told my mom like a good quality one. When she asked me a specific brand, I just sent her like a Lululemon one, I think, that I found online because like I said, there wasn't really like a specific one that I had in mind, but just a good yoga mat I think would be really great because I desperately need to get back into yoga. I also have on my list Hunter rain boots. This is something that I've been wanting for a while and I honestly just couldn't justify myself spending the money on them, but I do think that they are a good purchase. They're something that you can use for a long time and that you can get a lot of use out of. I live in Florida now, so even though it hasn't actually rained here that much recently, it does rain quite a bit here, and even in New Jersey, like it's pretty rainy and in the wintertime it does get snowy there too. So I think having like a good solid pair of rain boots that I can wear during those wet months would just be a really good investment. And I think that Christmas is the perfect time to ask for things that you don't necessarily want to spend money on for yourself. Next up, I have the 50th anniversary Disney Starbucks tumbler. This thing, If you are in the Disney universe at all, or if you are a cast member, anything, then you may know how hard this thing was to come by at first, just because of how sought after it was. And I just decided to put it on my list because I was like, you know what, why not? I'm a cast member during the 50th anniversary. I need some 50th anniversary merchandise to really just commemorate my time here as a cast member. And it's kind of a tradition, honestly, for Chandler to get me a Starbucks tumbler every year. I think he's gotten it for me. Like, I think he's gotten me a Starbucks tumbler almost every single year except maybe one. But I always get them and I love them. So I was like, you know what? I'm putting it on here. Why not? Why not? Next up, I have the Bobble Bar Pluto earrings. Pluto is my absolute favorite Disney character. I love him so much. I think he's just the cutest boy. He is so sweet and so precious. I love him so much. And when I saw these earrings, I thought that they were just absolutely precious to die for. I thought they were amazing and lovely, and I knew I had to ask for them. So I immediately went and put them on my list because I just thought they were the cutest things ever, and I knew I needed to have them. They're so pretty and they just look elegant, but still, of course, fun, because hello, they're Disney and they're just like vibrant and unique. And I just think they're so cute. Like, they don't look cheap and gaudy. I mean, they're unique and they're definitely like a personal preference type of taste, but I don't think that they look like cheesy. That's, again, my personal opinion, but I love them. I think they're just adorable, okay? I also have my perfume, which is the Viktor and Rolf Flower Bomb. This is my personal favorite perfume as of late. I got it last year for Christmas because it's just like my favorite scent, and then I ran out of it, and it's a little bit on the pricey side, so I didn't want to go and refill it for myself. So I always think, again, like I said, that like Christmas is the perfect time to ask for things that you don't necessarily want to spend money on for yourself. And so we'll see if I get it. If I don't, I'm gonna have to go and make the investment because honestly, it's my favorite perfume. So I love it. I just love it. So I'm gonna have to buy it because I miss it, okay? Next, I have the Queer Eye Lego set. When I told my mom that I wanted this, she was like, absolutely not, Michelle. First of all, what are you gonna do with it? When are you gonna play with Legos? I'm not spending money on a Lego set. But I love the show Queer Eye, and to be completely honest with you, Legos were something that I became interested in last year during COVID. I think a lot of people did. And even though I never actually got myself like one of the big sets, I just became super interested and fascinated by them because I think they're like something really good to do during just time that you have, you know, like when you're not doing anything else. I think that it's something that makes you think and it's creative, and I just love it. And I love Queer Eye, so if I get it, I think that would be really, really awesome because I don't know, I think it would be something really fun. So we'll see, but my mom's kind of against it, I'm not gonna lie. Next on my list, I have Hamilton tickets, or to be completely honest with you, just like any type of Broadway show tickets. I haven't been to a Broadway show in so long and I absolutely miss it. And one of the things that I noticed about living here in Florida is that I took living in New Jersey for granted, okay, with how close I was to New York City. Yes, I'm in South Jersey, so I'm like a little over an hour and a half away, but I'm still close enough where I should have made more day trips into the city because, to be honest with you, it's just, I miss it so much. And like being here and not being able to go whenever I just so pleased to go, you know, I miss it. So I really, really would love to get some Hamilton tickets, or like, honestly, like I said, just any tickets to a Broadway show. Hamilton I specifically put because it's something I wanted to see when, like, you know, when it first came out and everyone was trying to go see it. But yeah, I just want to see a Broadway show. Please, Mom, please give me Broadway tickets. So the next thing that I have on my list is the Glossier Beam Cloud Paint. I have just heard so many good things about Glossier and I've never personally tried it. And as a makeup lover, I feel like, again, Christmas is the perfect time to ask for things that you just never wanted to spend money on for yourself. So I think that this is like the perfect time to try it out. And I've actually heard a lot of really good things about their cloud paint, so we shall see. I have another thing from Glossier, which is the Boy Brow and Flick Duo. So I asked for the Boy Brow in brown and the Flick in clear, I guess. I really don't know much about Glossier, so I'm sorry if I'm getting their item names incorrect, but they are the two things that I asked for. It was like a duo set from Glossier. So again, we shall see. I think it's a good time to try it out, so hopefully it works out well. The next thing that I asked for is the pink Mickey bucket hat. I saw this at World of Disney, actually in Disney Springs here at Walt Disney World, and it's just a bucket hat, but it's pink and it has like a little like wool or fur or something on the inside, but it just looked super cute, super comfy, cozy, and I don't know, bucket hats are cute, right? So I saw it and I was like, added to my Christmas list. I also have on my list Animal Crossing for my Switch Lite. I did get the Nintendo Switch Lite last year for Christmas. It was on my list and my mom came through and got it for me. And so I finally bit the bullet and decided to ask for Animal Crossing. Okay, I was gonna get it earlier this year when like everyone was playing it because I remembered how everyone was talking about it, and I got the Switch for Christmas. I was like, just get it, Michelle. And then I never spent the money to get it. So instead, I decided to ask for it this year for Christmas. Am I a little late? I don't know, because I don't know too much about it. But I was like, you know what? I'm asking for it this year. The next thing that I have on my list is a dry brush. This is another one of those items that I have just heard so many people talk about before, and it's just something that I've always wanted to try out. And these are super inexpensive, honestly. So to be honest with you, there's like really no good reason why I've never bought one for myself, but I just never have. And so I was like, you know what? People are asking me what I want for Christmas. I'm just gonna throw this on there because it's something that I've been wanting to try for a while, so like, why not? If you use a dry brush, let me know. Do you like it? Because I don't even know what I'm really supposed to do with it, to be honest. Next, this one is a little, whatever, but I asked for a bento box with a lot of compartments. Maybe it's just like the piece of me that loved TikTok for like a few days. I'm not like huge on TikTok, but there was like the Michelle that was going through a mental breakdown last year found a lot of comfort in TikTok, and I think a lot of people did, to be honest, because it actually like made me laugh. But whatever, I don't know, maybe there was just a piece of me that's like thinking back to all of those organizational videos of people using bento boxes on TikTok, and maybe that's the part of me that's asking for this for Christmas, because I'm trying to think of a time that I'll actually get a good use out of it. But there's just something in me that's like, I want it, I need it, I got to have it. Another thing I asked for that's like kind of kitchen related is a tea kettle. So there's a lot of things that I wanted to ask for like kitchen appliances this year, because I actually really love and enjoy kitchen appliances. But I'm getting married in like 3 months, and so I decided to just save a lot of those like bigger ticket items for our registry that Chandler and I have to make together. And so I didn't ask for them for Christmas because I was like, I'll ask for them on the wedding registry, you know? So I just asked for a tea kettle. This is something that's pretty inexpensive, so I was like, I'm not gonna put that on my registry. There's no like really good expensive one that I, you know, could ask for the wedding. I just want like a standard tea kettle just because I don't have one. And so I was like, yeah, I need a tea kettle. Another thing I asked for is the Loving Tan 2-Hour Express. It's just my favorite self-tanner. I haven't had it in a while. I love it. And it's like the one that I think personally works the absolute best on me and my skin. I really, really love it. Okay, it's like, it's just my favorite. And that's why I asked for it, because I needed a refill. And again, I didn't want to spend money on myself, because believe it or not, I love spending money, but I have a hard time spending money on myself. Okay, it's like really weird, but yeah, I needed a refill of it, so Christmas, right? The next thing I asked for is a frother. I, again, have just seen a lot of people use it. I think it would be something really nice. I like making my own coffee and stuff at home, so I think just being able to have a frother to like maybe make cappuccino. I don't know, what kind of drinks do you use a frother with? Cappuccinos? Lattes? I don't know. Okay, my camera died. I don't know where I was, but we're back. Yes. Okay, a frother. Yes, I would like one. Moving on to the next thing. I also asked for a new ring light. Like I said, mine is broken. It's not working, and I need a new one. I think that one is pretty self-explanatory. It's quite hard to make good quality YouTube videos when you don't have a ring light and the natural lighting in your apartment like is in weird spots. So there you go. Next, I asked for a new tripod. I have like the handheld one that I use all the time for vlogging when I'm like out and about, but I did ask for like a new full-sized one because I'm always propping my camera up on like books and containers and on shelves and like doing all types of weird, annoying, inconvenient things to get a good, you know, place for my camera to be. So a tripod would be super helpful to be able to make good sit down videos. It's something that I've needed for a long time, and I have never got one for myself, and I've never asked for one. I don't know why. I did ask for the handheld one last year, and like I said, I have it, I use it, I love it, but it's time, definitely time for a new, like, good sized one to use for regular videos. All right, and we are down to the last two things, friends, and these are the high ticket items that I am like in no way expecting in no way expecting to receive these. I asked for the little Louis Vuitton card holder. I just think that it's really nice, and I always have my credit cards like in a card holder. I had a Kate Spade one that I really liked, but then it ripped, and then I actually got one for Christmas from one of my friends, and I love it, but I love the little Louis one. I think it's so cute. I don't know. It's really nice, and I just like it. I don't know. These are, like I said, these are like the high ticket item ones that I'm just, you know. And then the other one is the Christian Louboutin. I'm gonna probably mess this up because I'm not into, like, I don't have a ton of designer items, so I don't really know how to say all the words, but Foley's Strass shoes. I don't know, did I mess that up? You can correct me, I don't know. But I think that these are so incredibly, absolutely beautiful. Okay, I have had my eye on these shoes. I just want them so bad. They're so beautiful. I feel like I need them. I feel like I need them. I don't need them. I 100% definitely do not need them, but like a piece of me feels like I do, you know? And so that's why they're on the list. Now, do I expect to receive them? Not a chance. But I think they're beautiful, and I think I would love them and wear them every day. Probably not every day, but wear them a lot. So there you go. That's it, friends. That is my whole entire Christmas wish list. Thank you so much for coming along throughout this video and hearing all the things that I'm asking for Christmas this year. I love Christmas time. I think it's just so much fun. Obviously, the gifts are great, but it's not about that at all at the end of the day. And so I'm just, you know, I hope that even with all of the stuff I asked for this year, because I know I asked for quite a few things, that you know Christmas is not, at the end of the day, about the material things that you are receiving. It's truly about just family and friends and love and laughter and all of the good stuff. And so I just thank you so much for joining me on this video. And I hope that you all, no matter what you celebrate, no matter what you believe in, I hope that you all have a beautiful and wonderful holiday season. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope that I will see you on the next one, and I hope that you all have a beautiful and blessed day, everyone. Bye.